Our agency, the Commission on State Emergency Communications, our mission and our purpose is to make sure that 911 calls from citizens get to dispatch centers and 911 call centers across the state. In the late 80s, the legislature recognized that the rural areas of Texas needed some sort of assistance and resources, and so our agency was created. About a third of the population and 80% of the landmass of Texas is in our program. It's our job as a state agency to make sure that we get the money out to the right places that need it, and that they buy the right equipment and they're using the right kind of networks and everything's running smoothly.
Any phone calls that come in south of this line over 911 from a cell phone, we'll get those.
Rockdale 911.
It is the southern half of Milam County that we receive 911 calls for. When a 911 call comes in for our jurisdiction, which is within the city limits of Rockdale, for police, we'll dispatch our own police officers. Sometimes it's really quiet, sometimes it's really busy. So it just depends on the day.
Well, we got about $100 million for the next 2 years. 75 of that is for ongoing operations. We also got about $25 million for equipment replacement. 911 call taking equipment is computer telephony integrated equipment. So it's very highly specialized equipment. It is in use 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It's mission critical equipment, so it's important that we keep up with replacing that equipment on a regular basis. We also got funding to begin a new system, a new 911 project, and that's called Next Generation 911. That will be essentially a replacement, a digital replacement for the current technology. The current technology is built on late 60s, early 70s technology, and actually still involves a lot of copper wire and hard-coded databases. We need to replace that because it's going to become obsolete very quickly. 82% of all 911 calls are from wireless phones. As the public becomes more mobile, geospatial data, GPS, GIS systems become more and more critical, not only in locating people, but in routing the calls and in just running the systems in general.
What would help us would be like the mapping system, being able to track the cell phones better. Hoping that the new equipment, the mapping system, will hopefully pinpoint a little bit more accurate the location, if they're moving, what roads they're specifically on would be very helpful.
It's definitely a much awaited, much needed, I wouldn't even say upgrade, I would say a replacement. You know, it's going to take a few years to replace it. It took a while to build it, so it'll take a while to replace it. And our commission is estimating that it'll take 6 to 8 years over that time that we will be able to fully replace the current system with a digital system to better serve the public.
Dial what?